My character artist finally got back to me and I'm so excited. I was like legit worrying that she wouldn't get back to me ever and I have to find someone else, and I mean I already found someone else but it just wasn't the same. I mean, her art is so bonkers. I mean, what's kind of annoying is she finally got back to me and then I emailed her and she hasn't emailed me back in like 2 or 3 days, so I'm kind of like stressing over that a little. She didn't really give me an excuse as to why she kind of went AWOL for a while, but she's back. That's kind of all I care about right now. So, time to move on. Anyways, I thought I would give you guys an idea of what we were looking at for the game's UI, if this will focus. Thank you. So, if any of you follow me on Twitter or player.me, you've seen something similar. I initially wanted something to be really cute and babyish because, you know, it's about a single father raising his little girl, but then I was like, there's a scene where the father is prostituting himself and there are a lot of really dark scenes, and that'd be inappropriate to have like pastel pinks and yellows and teddy bears and shit during those scenes. So we decided to kind of go for a more neutral palette. So we're thinking either kind of like a wisteria orchidy purple color where it kind of breaks off into butterflies and it has a silver border, and we're thinking of doing butterflies for the icons. If you're a patron, you will get more information as it comes out. Like when we actually have the UI finalized, you will be able to see that for yourself. Otherwise, you are going to have to wait until the Kickstarter, probably. And then, yeah, this is just like not suitable for pastels and teddy bears and shit. Also, this was another CG we were thinking about doing. This is actually in the very beginning of the game. If you choose one option, you get like a cute little scene with the dad and the daughter as opposed to the love interest. We've actually gotten a lot accomplished. The game currently is written at like 70 to 75,000 words. I have completed the first chapter, which is not 75,000 words. Oh my god, there's supposed to be like 6 chapters. That would be insane. No, the first chapter has rounded out to about 40,000 words, and then I'm kind of one of those people where I'll write in pieces and just put them all together later. So, in total we have about 75,000 words written out of about 200,000, which is really great. Also, Ion, before someone already beat you to the Pidgeot and Pidgeotto jokes about my hair. I posted a picture on Instagram yesterday, and I was like, I look like a douche or I look like a bird, and someone made the Pidgeotto reference, so. Anyways, we also got a bunch of, well, not a bunch of, but we did get some character sketches completed. This is the main character, Finn, and then this is his daughter, Ava. Ava we had a little bit of trouble with because we wanted to find, or I don't want to create a bunch of character sprites that changes as she gets older. So she's a little big for a 20-month-old at the start, but she'll be about the size we'll want her to be halfway through the story and more towards the end when she's closer to 3. Additionally, we got a bunch of background art completed. She's working on the daycare right now. These are the flat colors for the daycare, and I'm sure she's excited to be working on something that is in someone's house. The GUI is also completed. I'm going to be putting a little bit of an overlay over this just so you can see and get a feel for what it's going to look like. Just a quick note, the main menu, that is a lot of purple. That is because there's going to be an illustration put into that, so it'll break up a lot of the purple. And as you can see, we have come up with a name for the game. The name is going to be Daddy Lies. Initially, that was just going to be a temporary title that I lifted from a viral video. Just the longer I used it, the more I was like, I kind of like the way this works. It fits in with the story really well because the main character is a compulsive liar. Additionally, we have figured out all of the Kickstarter tiers and stretch goals and all that fun shit that took me an entire day to figure out because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. We do have the Kickstarter assets ready. I don't think we're going to be able to hit the goal that I was initially hoping for because my character artist, well, she is back and she's making art, obviously, from, you know, the character sketches. She's not working fast enough for us to meet the Father's Day Kickstarter launch that I was hoping for, which kind of sucks because really I already see this. If we don't make our launch date, it's going to be because of her. So that is something we're definitely going to have to push back. So again, if you want to support the game before the Kickstarter launches, the tiers should be about the same as the Kickstarter tiers. The art book is honestly going to be my favorite because we're going to be including novelized scenes. See, I initially wrote the story in a novelized form and now I have to go back and change a lot of it, so it's more in a script format. But in the art book, it have a bunch of novelized scenes that aren't in the game, but have their own little CGs. So it's gonna have exclusive art that will not be in the game that I'm kind of excited for. That's kind of like my big thing. Like, I'm excited to see that happen. One person did ask if we are going to be selling the physical copies of the art book, and that's gonna be something more down the road. It'll probably mostly depend on how successful the game is, because if the game sells well, then I'm likely not going to sell the art book. I'm more going to just maybe do a little giveaway for people who would want it. Anyways, I'm gonna bounce because I don't really have any other updates that need to be shared. That was kind of the bulk of it. I did a shit ton of planning in these last couple of weeks. I've done a bunch of writing. I've been working with the artists, working with pretty much everyone on the team, so that's kind of why I've been a little AWOL. I'm sorry. So yeah, as always, social media, Patreon, everything's gonna be in the description below. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. Otherwise, senpai loves you. I'm gonna go, bye.